To the 4K UHD collection and the why behind why the heck my hair is standing straight up. Okay, first off for today, Aladdin. Come on, man, this was one of those. It was part of that Disney Renaissance. What's up, you guys? The Disney Renaissance of animated features. Coming off of that moment where it was Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, and when Aladdin hit, the marriage of CG and hand-drawn, and of course Robin Williams' brilliant performance, and Scott Weininger as Aladdin, like, it all just aligned, and I didn't realize that I needed a Disney princess movie for myself in high school. Or I'm sorry, I wasn't even in high school. I was already out of college. But I was such a huge fan of Abu and Frank Welker's performance in that role. I just absolutely loved Aladdin. I haven't watched it in a minute. Agreed. The DVD extras are where it's at. You get to learn so much about the production and the process. And for me, that was my film school because of, you know, the handful of options that I had available to me growing up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So Aladdin is on there. And I haven't visited it in a while, but I had memorized the music, and I mean, who hasn't? Okay, the next, Robert Rodriguez, and this fantastic, crazy film, Alita Battle Angel. It's flawed, but man, I really, really love that. It's one of the first pictures. Oh man, 100% Burnsy. Like watching Robin just tear it up, and the outtakes and stuff is so great. But in Alita Battle Angel, it's one of the first films that I did ADR scratch for, and I did a little bit of work as Christoph Waltz on it. So being able to go into Fox and do work on it was a thrill. So that was a big part of the reason why I wanted to collect the film. But it really did get under my skin. I love the world. I love cyberpunk, and this was such an interesting vision of cyberpunk in terms of it's daytime and nighttime. I don't know. It's imperfect, but I really do have a warm affection for it. Next, American Graffiti. This particular release has a fair amount of controversy surrounding it, meaning a lot of home video enthusiasts are very upset with the quality of the transfer of the 4K in particular. I'm not bothered by it, but I'm not like a grain purist, you know? I like seeing film grain in the films. I know that a lot of Jim Cameron's recent releases have removed some of the grain and made it look a lot more like contemporary film that's shot digitally. But I do feel like American Graffiti was one of those films I just never caught up with. And while I was shooting Young Rock in Memphis and I had COVID, I was just sort of doing a Take Your Medicine feature watch and watched American Graffiti, and was absolutely blown away by it, by the montage of what this movie is, that there isn't a straight plot narrative, but it feels like what it must have felt like hanging out in this moment in time before the Vietnam War and car culture and kind of the end of that baby boomer generation with the music and all that stuff that before the wars hit. It just had I don't know, man, like there's just kind of something magic about it. A great counterpoint to this is Car Wash. If you haven't seen Car Wash, also like spectacular music, similar thing, a day in a life of a specific moment in time. And it really speaks, it doesn't speak directly to American Graffiti. It's a totally different personal experience for everyone involved, because it's the inner city. And but man, stylistically, there's a lot of similarities, and they're really interesting to watch in relief of one another. Final picture I'll share with you is, Anatomy of a Murder. Anatomy of a Murder is a black and white picture from 1959 with Jimmy Stewart, and set in a Am I getting this right? Set in a small town in Michigan. And it's not, oh, come on, who's the director? Preminger. Otto Preminger directed this film. If you haven't seen it, I don't even want to share anything other than it's a fantastic courtroom drama with Jimmy Stewart and, oh my God, Ben Gazzara's in it. Lee Remick, I believe. All these things, I'm probably totally wrong. I'm going off of my memory, but Anatomy of a Murder, and the score is by Duke Ellington. It's a jazz score, and it's spectacular. Such a surprise, and I felt like this was going to be like a Hitchcock movie or something else, but it's this was part of the Columbia, like Columbia did a vault release of great titles in their collection, and Anatomy of Murder was one of those. Highly recommend you check it out if you haven't before. It's a terrific film. Okay, one more. I'll do 5 since I didn't do one this morning. Arrow's spectacular release of An American Werewolf in London. John Landis classic with David Naughton and Griffin Dunne, and werewolves and blood and gore and the city of London in the UK. Wonderful transformations. The supplementals on the disc are fascinating. And just a great horror comedy that is kind of unlike so many things and set the tone for what horror comedy can be. Yeah, so American Werewolf in London. There you go. And I got to give it up to the people at Arrow who are just making fantastic cult releases. You know, I talked about their 12 Monkeys the other day, and so many other great titles that they've done, like The Long Kiss Goodnight and Deep Blue Sea, which I'll talk about later because I do have Deep Blue Sea. But thank you so much for taking a peek inside of my my movie vault. And you know, I have a lot of T-shirts. I have a few pairs of jeans. I live in a smaller apartment. I don't have fancy cars, but where I have invested my sort of love of stuff is in movies. It's why I'm here working in a town that supports filmmaking, and I want to reflect that back to y'all and share something that I'm passionate about beyond voiceover and on-camera shit and all that other stuff. Hey, guess what? There's a brand new episode of All Over Voiceover just dropped today with the lovely, the hilarious, the fantastic Marie Westbrook. You should absolutely check it out. Streaming all over the place, wherever you catch your favorite podcasts, all over VO. And I'll be back with more recommendations, or at least a peek inside my collection soon. Physical media forever. Peace.